What up, wheat field, what it do? Welcome back to the wheat field, y'all. Welcome to you. You know what it is. This is your girl Lottie here at Tears and Wheat to Roast Show, where you show enough never know what you gonna get. We don't know what we getting today, because it's like life. It's like a whole box of chocolates. We just never know. But we know what? We are grateful, and so glad to be bringing you this message, to be here, resurrected in the day, to have risen, to be ascending. Yes, we know it's a cycle. So we're going to descend into the night, to rest, to rise again. That's the way we're thinking about it today. Yes, it's definitely, I'm feeling the cycle of the ups and downs, and the rise and falls, and I'm just kind of flowing and going with life today. Today, Spirit, I say, Spirit, what shall we do? And we kept hearing the song Kurt Franklin's Smile play in our head. And so we was like, okay, well, Spirit must want to listen to this. So we did. And then it was like Leandra, I think it was Leandra, I think her last name is Johnson. I don't want to get it wrong. But she has a song, Deliver Me. And I was like, oh, that is it right there. Deliver me. And it was like, deliver me from myself. Yes. Deliver me from overthinking. Deliver me from overthinking, rumination, going around and around and around again in your head. Deliver me from patterns of behavior. Deliver me from old mindsets. Deliver me from obligations and expectations that I have placed upon myself that don't really even belong to me. You know how you can take on too much and doing stuff that you are not required to do, but you do it and you feel obligated to do it. Maybe that's people pleasing, something like that. Deliver me from that. Deliver me from all the things that I do that are coming against self. Deliver me. And then they say, this is my exodus. This is my exodus. This is my exodus. Deliver me. Oh, I can still feel it in my soul. My soul says yes. So I don't know what we pulling today, y'all. I really don't. After that, I got to feeling good. And then Spirit said, led me to a Southern soul mix. I haven't never listened to Southern country before. Southern soul country. First of all, I know, we make country music, of course, obviously. But I never took the time to just put on a playlist and listen to it. You talking about somebody been up in here jamming and doing we was like, oh, we can do this. I say, oh, okay, Spirit, let's get it. It was a whole different vibe, y'all. And I said, you know what, that is a beautiful thing. To not only pray about, to just smile, to smile through everything and anything. Again, the beginning of the song starts out where, as you going through a storm, you might feel like to just pull over and stop and let the storm go past you. But you are storm proof. The Most High is riding through the storm with you so that you can persevere. You can keep going. You can ride through it. You don't need to stop and pull over and just wait. You can keep on going. And then to pray to deliver me as I'm going through the storm. Deliver me, this is my exodus. I'm claiming that this is my exodus. I'm coming out of this. I shall not stay. I shall not remain and sit in it, which went with the first song. And then turn around and get into some down south, some Southern country. I'm talking about something that I just felt like good eating. I felt like beef ribs and baked beans and greens and cornbread and macaroni and cheese. I don't know what. It just felt like it was good to the soul. I was full. And I was like, I had me a big old cup of water. You know what I'm saying? Get the system going. And then today is I could get coffee, y'all. I did but 3 days of water. Nothing but water. We made it through. And now we had our water first thing in the day. Rise with the lemon and the cucumber. Some mint leaves in there. We growing mint leaves. I'm so excited about growing my own mint. It's like the first herb that I'm growing, and I'm gonna check that out, and I'm gonna see if I can find a little spot in the house to put a little herb garden, you know what I mean, so we can grow some more fresh herbs and, you know, do that thing there. And we got a cup of coffee and today's cup says blessed, because we are blessed. Blessed beyond measure. When I say blessed, I mean blessed. Blessed to have problems and issues and infirmities. So just like that chapter 12 verse 9 of 2 Corinthians we've been talking about all this week, glorify those infirmities. Yes, I take pleasure the fact that I have problems, because that means I'm on the sunny side of the dirt. That means I can have a fresh start. That means that I can smile through the storm. That means that I can ask for to be delivered. That I can have an exodus, a new start, fresh, and then feed that soul, dance and get some joy going on. Oh, magnify that spirit of joy with something new, something different, something I ain't never even experienced before. Get that. Let's have a sip of blessing. How about that? Alpha, would you like a sip? Omega? Yeah, I know you don't do coffee like that, but you allow us to have it. We're so excited. Thank you for the blessing. Oh, it smells so good. Guess what, y'all? I bought this stuff called cold foam, and it come in a can. Now you don't have to wait and go to Starbucks or somebody else to get it. You can just buy a can of cold foam and put it on there. It's a little different than the whipped cream, but y'all know I like to make my own whipped cream. But this was something different. I was like, ooh, we just gonna try that, and it smells so good. Oh, we put some nutmeg on the top. Y'all know nutmeg is a good feeling spice along with cinnamon. You mix them two together. We didn't mix them today. We just did nutmeg. But nutmeg make you feel good. And you do enough of it, you would be kind of, I'm just saying, be careful with your dose of nutmeg. That's all I got to say. Unless you want to feel a certain kind of way, then still be careful. Because too much anything ain't good. But anywho, let's have a sip. Alpha. Get that sip. Ooh. I'm so excited. I can't find my affirmations. I don't know what we did with them. I wonder if they in one of these here things. It's probably still taped down. It is. But these are my crystals, and we got to bring that back out. The singing bowl, all that good stuff. I don't know where our affirmations are. But what would you like to get, Spirit? Thank you so much for being here, the Alpha and Omega being here with us. I ask you to come forward, yes, to lead this message. Deliver onto me a self-edifying message that is good for me and for my spirit, so that I may be spiritually strong, that I may be fed. Yes, send your intelligence and your breath. Activate them moving in this space, in this vessel. Magnify it. Magnify it. Booming magnification. So that I may become so full that I just spill out and over into your wheat field and let them receive the words that you give onto me and to me to speak through me, having them move on the breath of life and connect these words to that person, that other wheat that need to hear it and to receive it. Let them be so full and edified with what you deliver out of me that they too be full. Let it come full circle. Let them overflow. Let us meet in the middle and unify in harmony. Yes. I pray that out. Magnify your wheat to this space, Holy. The Holy Infinite, the Eternal Lord of all of creation. Yes, the Alpha that called us and the Omega that gave us the decree, that did all of these things by its word, moving on your breath of life, that allowed all of creation to exist. For we are creation and we are whole. We are complete. There is nothing broken and there is nothing missing. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. It doesn't matter what we see in this day. It doesn't matter. You may see a whole bunch of rain. You may see a whole bunch of thunder and lightning and crumbling and everything. But know that you are storm proof. You can keep going. You can be delivered. That this is your exodus. That you will come out of it. And you will come out of it fed and edified. Having something placed within you that's so nourishing, like that good soul food, like that down home soul food, like that gut food, like that I done ate me 2 bones and some macaroni and cheese and some cornbread and some greens and some sweet potatoes type of food. Like I done had a little side of sweet potato pie or some peach cobbler or something like that. There, a little slice of apple pie maybe. I don't know about apple pie because I'm not really feeling that. But somebody out there like it because I said it. But I'm talking about some sweet peach cobbler. Okay. I need some cobbler on the side of that with a big old healthy scoop of vanilla ice cream. And I might even throw a little dash of cinnamon or nutmeg on top of that too. And depending on how I feel about it, add some caramel drizzle and some pecans and bam, like Emerald Lagasse used to do back in the day. Bam! And look, I'm telling you, don't get your girl hot. Let's do some abundance. I didn't know what we was going to grab. Spirit say we going to go here. Seal us, pull us into your inner sanctuary, into the inner temple where you will have us serve. Protect us, magnify this light so that it be so bright and so hot and so deep, so rooted and fortified that it just, I'm talking about so rounded in a light that nothing can penetrate, like nothing can penetrate. Woo! When they look at it, they go blind. I'm talking about what they can't even look at it because they go, when was the last time you was able to look at the sun directly? Not never. Okay? I'm talking about solar bright. Brighten it up. Yes, yes, yes. And close the door on them. Close the door. Block it out. Lock it out. Woo! Yes. All right, all right, all right. You want this too? You want something else? All right. Anything else right now? You got an energy? Is this it? All right, all right, all right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I'm so excited. Woo. Then we talk about going deep. Thank you so much to the infinite. If there's any words that we should pray right now, please give me your words. I ask you to reveal unto me the words that you would have to speak unto your wheat field, unto me for edification and unto your wheat. Is it the time to speak now? No, please. Are we ready to go forward? Are we in alignment? Yes. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Let's get it. Exclamation point, underline, let's get it. Deepening. Do you want this one first? What are we deepening? We going deeper. We going deeper. We going deeper. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your soul will begin to long for non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Now, I know that I've been around this piece a couple of times. This is like number 13, I've been told. 13th lifetime. So when you go have so many cycles or iterations of life experience in this journey coming back to this plane, your soul begins to long for something different. Like I tell y'all, I get homesick. I get homesick all the time. It don't matter where I'm at, I still get homesick. Because my soul knows that I'm not from here. It knows that there's something different. That not that I belong somewhere. Is that what it? That I belong somewhere else? That I come from somewhere else? That I long to go back. You know, I know that I come from the beginning and the ending, but from the end back down to here. And I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but it's almost like when you done been to the finish line and you go back and rerun a race. And you rerun it and you rerun it and you rerun it. You know that it's over, that it's done, that you've already won. Or maybe there was something else that was needing left to do, which is the reason why I keep coming back. I hear self-sabotage. Like I said, deliver me. Deliver me from myself, from the things that I do unto me. This is my exodus. This is my exodus. Deliver me. Deliver me from overthinking. Deliver me from self-persecution. Deliver me from taking on the responsibilities of others. Whew. That hit. Yes. Deliver me into self-care. Deliver me into self-nourishment. Deliver me into that which will exalt my soul. Yes. Woo, spread those wings so that we can raise above all the small things and see from up above. Look down and observe and take off and fly. I feel being received, being lifted up. Woo! To be lifted up and received. Yes. Non-grasping detachment. Detached, not reaching and grasping and holding on to nothing, but detached, to let it go, to just be able to see it. I see this temperance angel sitting here. I'm definitely feeling that energy. We got this one sitting right here too. She says you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Don't compromise. We got inner power. Inner power is here. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Woo! Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done to sustain a storm, to drive through it, to not pull over, to smile through it. Woo! To smile through the storm, to take pleasure in those infirmities, anything that caused me disease, to take pleasure in it. Again, I'm on the sunny side. I'm animated, having the breath of life within me, to be able to experience, to be able to learn. I don't know who that is. Okay, well then they didn't. They, whatever it is. The Most High said, no, we getting this out. You want this one? Inner child. Inner child healing. Challenged. We talked about breaking generational curses on yesterday's message. And each generation has to break a curse that they feel is there, that's still present. The remnants and the residue of the curses that have been placed. Now, in each iteration, if you the chosen ones, you seek to change it, to do something different. And even in your doing something different, you are learning, you are discovering, and yet that change is not, it's not going to be perfect. It's not. It's going to be a process, a journey. And each one of us play our part in that. Now, I have done my part in working and still doing and growing and getting better. The work is never done because I want feedback. I want to know, you know what I mean, so that I can make adjustments. Now, with that being said, like I said, deliver me. Deliver me from the things that I do unto self. And if those things that I'm doing unto self hurt other people, then of course there's an atonement, there's an accountability, there's a repentance, and there's a recompense for that harm. And each generation will have to do the same thing. It is a step forward. I feel even though this is a cycle, it is a cycle complete, which is that begins and begets another cycle complete, which goes forward. And each cycle represents a step forward. So each generation, as we have been gifted life, we get to do things different from our past generations, and our ancestors are with us. We not only get to be the fulfillment of their dreams and their goals, aspirations that did not become manifest, but we get to live that out. We get to stay in contact and connectivity with them and draw upon that wisdom and intelligence. We can tap into it. We can use it and have it reveal onto us the next step to take. Because we're not going to see all of the steps. We're just not. And as we learn and grow, our next generations are learning and growing from us. And they will take that work forward. And to maintain that connectivity with them is critically important. It is. Now, I'm not saying that everything has to be done now, because there's a season to let things rest and let it be worked out. You know, if you've been listening and watching, it is what it is. But I know that all things in good time is just a storm, and we will get through it. We will get through it. Inner child healing is a part of that work, because each generation has traumas and hurt, and I feel like a dissociation or a segregated self. Pixels and pieces where things have happened and events where you left that part of you where it's at, or it got stagnated in some sense, and there's separated pieces of you along the way. But to go back and even have to reparent self or work with the Most High God in order to reparent you, that's why I love, my acknowledgement of the alpha energy, that nurturing, that mothering energy. We call on the Father all the time, but to bring in the fact that there's that mother energy helps us re-nurture and mother and parent self fully. Not, it would be just like you only having one parent. You would still feel like there's a portion missing. Like if you only had a mother, you would miss the omega energy, that father energy. If you only had a father, you would miss that mother energy. To recognize that it's a duality in the energies, the yin and the yang, that there's a balance in the spirit, the same way that there is in the physical, to have that mothering energy from the spirit to come in and step in and provide that nourishment and build me up, to clean my heart space, to support my emotional state. It's different. It's different. And I offer that to whoever can understand it. If you receive it, you receive it. If it resonate, take it. If it don't resonate for you, then it is what it is. I mean, God bless you. I love you. I say. But that's just it. And it has really helped me in terms of inner child healing. To know that I have a cosmic mother, and to see how that mothering energy will come in and give me comfort. I can feel her hug me and wrap her spiritual arms around me. It's something that's indescribable. It is truly indescribable. And I'm so grateful for my gift to be able to receive it in that way. But I know that I am not unique in that. I'm not. I know that every energy on this plane can feel the same love and care. It's going to be different, nuanceical for you. But at the same time, you can tap into that energy. Yes, you can. You can tap into it. It is with you as well. But what we don't do is call on it. It's to call it in so that we can come to balance. because that gives me a different level of spiritual strength and fortitude to have them both right here side by side, and I am in the middle, in the midst of them thereof. And then, I mean, like, what I speak out, what I give out, what I radiate is more balanced. And I ain't a perfect person. I'm not. I mean, this is a work in progress. I am encased in human. I mean, engulfed in human. Being human. And being human, I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to have experiences. It is all for learning. It is all for learning. To deepen my connection. To deepen my awareness. To deepen my understanding of self in its fullness. To understand what's been put inside of me. To bring it out. To pull it out. So that I can give it out. And to be able to do that, you definitely have to tap into that inner power. You have to pull out that inner power. Now, you don't have to do a fuck shit thing. These is all recommendations. But it would behoove you to recognize the duality of the energies for balancing. To help heal any inner child wounds. Any of them. Because we all have them. Every single one of us have them. And depending on how many times you've been around this thing, you don't know what kind of levels of karma that you are carrying with you. Not only from past lifetimes, but just past events from this lifetime. Coupled, I mean, you talking about stacked and stacked and stacked. That is complex issues. We even talking about generational healing that needs to happen, of course. And we birth generational traumas. We do. That energy and that knowledge, the intellect, the knowingness of those traumas are birthed. It is not only baked in, but we birth it out through generation, and we teach it. Not only do we birth it, but we teach it. And to break those curses is a heavy work. We have to dig in to inner power if you are tasked with doing that. If you want to tap in to do that. There's another level of support there I would just offer. Oh, I'm Team Alpha Omega all day. Hey! Oh! Hey! Oh! Yes! Come on, anything else? True offering is here. Thank you, Most High. Is there anything else? No, not from this day. Where would you like to go? Ooh, we see Conquer Fear. That's here. Most fear is based on illusions, on truths we deny to avoid change. Truth that we deny to avoid change. Release your need for control and perfection. Doing your best is plenty. Do your best. And that's something that I have always instilled in my kiddos. To do your best. To be your best self. To reach your highest self, your highest potential. But only thing anybody can ask of you on any given day is to do your best. If today your best is 70%, then that's your best. You gave your best. If tomorrow your best is 130 because you want like to what? Then give 130. This is in reverse. Let's see what it is. Evolve. Evolve. We just talked about conquering your fear because people avoid the truth so that they don't have to change. This is evolve. And it flew out, but it's in reverse. It hit the table. All the rest of this is on the floor. Let's see what it is. We got to get it. Y'all know how your girl is. I throw stuff everywhere. All right. We got coexist, conquer fear again, clarify your desires. And remember your purpose. Ooh, all of them was good. Remember your purpose. Do you remember? Maybe not. We come into this plane and we forget. We go through a lifetime of discovery to figure out what it is. But I would say, go into that inner child healing. What did you play as a kid? What did you do? Like, what came natural to you as a child that gave you joy? Your purpose might be wrapped around in that. What pisses you off to the highest level of pissivity? Your purpose could be wrapped in that. It might piss you off for a particular reason because there's something in it that you're supposed to do. It's a work in that for you. coexist. Working with the Most High God, realizing that you're storm proof, that the Most High is with you through any storm that is going to drive you through it, or you're going to ride through it. And sometimes you might have to be like your girl, pull me back. Pull me back. I'm blessed. Thank you. To have I'm a co-pilot. Am I a co-pilot? Yes. What is it that you would like for me to do while you driving this here vehicle? Because the Most High it's surrendered. I done surrendered the keys to the Most High. I'm surrendering control of this vessel, this vehicle, onto the Most High. Let it move me forward. So that means you got to pull me back, keep me back, put me over into the passenger seat over here, and let them drive. What would you like for? What do a co-pilot do? You got a good co-pilot on a road trip. What they do? What they do? Don't leave me a comment. You on a road trip with somebody, and you in the passenger side. What do you do? Do you go to sleep? You shouldn't. That's not a good co-pilot in my opinion. No. Just go to sleep on me and I'm up driving. Huh. Look. And then I got to turn the radio up real loud so I can stay woke. I'm trying to figure out how to get my own water bottle open because I need a sip. I mean, no. You a co-pilot. You, Most High, what would you need me to do on this day? How can I coexist with you? What I do that's in alignment? What would you have me do on this day? Would you have me drink water for 3 days? Yep, because we're dehydrated. Drink water. Would you have me sing on to you and remind you like the praises and let you know that I'm grateful for the fact that you are driving me through this storm? Yes. Woo. Glorify. I got somebody to drive me through this storm. Yes. And what are they doing? I'm over here. What they talking to me? Deliver you from what? Deliver me from overthinking, from ruminating, from people pleasing and taking on other folks' problems and trying to work that stuff out. From control. Deliver me from control. Why? Because I'm on the passenger side anyway. I don't have no control. That's an illusion. Deliver me from the truths that I cannot face. Deliver me from the lies that I tell myself on a day-to-day basis. Deliver me from that. Give me the inner strength and power to stand in my own truth. To face the mirror. To face my shadow self. To go back and get all the segregated pieces and pixels of Lati and bring it back together again. Because creation is whole. And it is complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. That takes courage. You can do that. You will be able to evolve and change. You are allowed to grow. Yes. You are allowed to grow. You're not here to stay the same. No. You haven't stayed the same since 9 days you've been here. Every day you different. You will never meet you the way you are today ever again. You are you today, and tomorrow you will be a whole different you. You a different you than you was yesterday. Unless you choosing to stay stuck because you refuse to see the truths that will allow you to change. Sometimes you just have to ask the Lord and say, deliver me from the things that you do unto yourself. And accept that today is your exodus. Today is your exodus. Deliver me. Yes. Thank you. Woo! You are allowed to grow. You are allowed to change your mind. We said that. Ashe. Attitudes. You are allowed to change your attitude. Yes. You are allowed to change your belief to become stronger. What? So that you can exercise this inner power, so that you can grow it, you can strengthen it, you can edify it. Yes. Increase your tensile strength. Ashe. Let's get it. You are allowed to grow, to change your mind, your attitudes and belief to become stronger, lighter, and happier. And your growth is a cause for celebration. It's a cause to celebrate. Put on some music. Exercise your joy. 3440 on the phone. Exercise your joy. Hey, hey, oh, oh, hey, oh. Get it. Conquer your fear. Yes, it's a challenge to conquer your fear, but you can do it. You can. Clarify your desires. What do you want, beloved? What will exalt your soul? Woo. What would exalt your soul? What would the Most High God have for you? Thy will be done. Yes. Be clear about what you want. Don't ask out of lack. Oh no, I have everything. Everything do I have. There's nothing that I want and there's nothing that I need. If I never received another thing, it would be fine by me. I felt like Sophia from The Color Purple. Remember when she told old girl, fine by me? I'm telling you. Because honestly, I was gifted creation. Yes, I'm whole, I'm complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. So what do I lack? Nothing. My abundance is every leaf on every tree, every bush, every blade of grass, every flower, every petal on every flower, every seed everywhere. My abundance is beyond measure. It's beyond imagination. There's no way that I could ever hold it, ever touch it in any one lifetime. Maybe that's why I keep coming back. Who knows? I want to experience abundance in a different setting, and every time I come back, I feel like there's a work to do in that, and that work needs to be done, and it needs to be complete, and I will keep coming back because I keep coming back and choosing to do the work that's been ordained to be done. And when the Most High says, who will go? I raised my hand and said, ooh, 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 pick me, pick me, pick me. I will go. I will go. Knowing that I'm going to face storms. But I know that who's with me, who do I belong to? The Alpha that called me and the Omega that gave me that decree. I have an inheritance and I have spiritual tools with me. Do you need replenishment? Have you asked for restoration? Have you claimed your deliverance? Remember your purpose. Remember your purpose. You came to earth to learn how to love yourself in all that is, to achieve self-mastery, to explore conscious co-creation, conscious co-creation, to coexist consciously. Heaven resides in your heart. Heaven resides in your heart. What do your heart do, beloved? We're going to read this one more time, Alpha. Yes. You came to earth to learn how to love yourself. And all that is. All that is. Didn't we say we have delight in infirmities? We glorify the problems. We love our shadow self. We call it, we claim it, we pull it together, our wholeness, our completeness. Love all that it is, all that you are, all that there is in creation. Love it. Why? Because we whole and we are complete. There's nothing broken and there's none missing. Now, I don't like everything. Oh, no. But I love to achieve self-mastery, to explore conscious co-creation. Heaven resides in this heart. Coexist. Be as you are without any harm to anyone or anything. Appreciate diversity as a part of nature. Variety is the spice of life. Are you able to coexist with others in a way that does no harm? No, we don't. I have caused harm. I said that. And we have to repent for the offenses and give a recompense. To humble ourselves. Humble yourself. Is there anything else in here? Learn. Offer grace. Make choices based on what your heart can live with. Even the wrong decisions. We receive grace after we've shown it to others. Show grace. Offer grace. Give grace freely. Why? Because we ask for it all the time. We ask for grace. You give, you receive. You receive what you give. You give in grace, you receive grace. To humble yourself and to repent and to give grace in abundance as a recompense for your errors. To give forgiveness for your errors. Forgive self, forgive others. To release yourself and others from judgment. Offer grace. Is there anything else, beloved? Yes. Chakras. We see third eye is here in sacral chakra. You want that? Sacral. It leans into sensuality, creativity, desire. Clarify your desire. Sexuality and emotions. Most High say creativity and desire. Be clear about what you want. Do not ask out of lack, but from the deepest joy in your heart. If we are balanced, it says sensual with healthy sexuality, passionate and creative, emotionally intelligent and balanced. If we are in an unbalanced state, we need to do some sacral chakra work and transmute that energy, break some stuff down, break it up, get it up and get it out, and so we can let it go. Intimacy issues, low passion, low sexual desire, feelings of guilt and shame, inner child issues, whether we have them and the ones that we have created. Because as a parent, I know I done created inner child issues on my kids. It's a mistake. No parent is perfect. And as we break in generational curses, we tend to repeat things that either have been done to us, but we birth out that which has been put in us, basically. We've been birthing out trauma. We teach trauma. We give trauma. And we have to recognize that. Have a repentance and a recompense to offer grace in those things. And it's a work in progress. It is. Releasing guilt and shame. Emotional instability. Emotional instability tied to inner child wounds. That which has been passed down onto you. What was put on your plate. What did you come into this lifetime with? And what did you experience? What was given on to you? The trauma and the chaos that may have been in your situation, in your environment. And what did you birth out? What is it? To dig into it, to heal it. 4404 on the phone takes inner power. Do we have the strength to deal with it? Can we face it? Can we get through the storm? Are you going to pull over on the side and wait? Or are you going to ask the Most High to come in and drive you and lead you through it? Step by step. Each thing in its right time and in divine timing, it will be worked out. giving me the courage giving me the courage and the power to do what must be done. To do what must be done. Not what I want to do. Not what others want me to do. But do what must be done for the betterment of self and other selves. And to dig into suppressed creativity. What is the creativity that I'm suppressing? What is the truth that I'm shying away from? What has been suppressed within self? What is repressed within me? What is depressed within me? How do I use that inner power to bring it out, to dig it up, to lift it up, to illuminate it, to have it revealed and brought out and born out so that I can give it out? Again, remembering my purpose. You came to earth to learn how to love yourself in all that is. All that is. To achieve self-mastery. Mastery of self. Of this here vessel. How do I do that? How do I master this vessel? By leaning it, surrendering it back onto the Alpha that called me and the Omega that gave me the decree. To ask for revelation. To ask for them to give me the understanding, the eyes, the ears, the throat, the words to speak. Give me the heart, the courage, the strength to carry me, to stay right beside me, to sandwich me right in the middle, to keep me in the inner sanctuary where I am safe and balanced, to come into alignment with what I already know. To give all things up and have it given back down onto me, and then I become obedient. I surrender and I become obedient to what's given onto me. To trust and to know that all things work towards the good. That I will have joy in every storm. I will have joy in every sunshining day, in every cloudy day, in every situation that is here. The whole breath, all that is, everything that is and everything that will be. From the beginning to the end and the end to the beginning. To have joy through it all. Anything else in here, beloved? No. Is there anything else you would like to say? So it says to have joy in all things. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Enjoy the rain. Dance in the storm. Storms wash away the residue. And they dotted the I at the end. Storms wash away the residue. Begin again and dotted the I's again at the end. There's a dot at the end. There's something that comes back and dot the I, dot the I, dot the I. It's something about coming back and dotting, putting a dot over that I. Endings are new beginnings. Cycles. I feel the spiral, but it's going forward. It's almost like something is going backwards, spiraling backwards, in order to spiral forward. I feel like something is going backwards. Backwards maybe to clean some things up, to dot some I's, cross some T's, to clean up the details, and then going forward, cycling forward, moving you over the hump, over this mountain, and off. It's like a sail forward until you get to the end. Is that right? Yes. Anything further? No. Ashe. 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 Done. Thank you. Thank you for the reading of your words. Thank you for the reading of your words. I hope you guys have received something from this message today. I hope it touched and inspired someone, giving you some encouragement to move through the storm if you're in one, and to move through the next one when it comes. Because into everyone's life, rain will fall. It will. It washes away the residue of the old, and it nourishes that which is there so that we can begin again. We're going to have fires. We're going to have towers. Things are going to burn. They're going to fall away from us. They're going to crumble. But again, the storm washes away that residue. It cleans us up. It is a flow from the Most High God. And the Most High God is with us through every storm. Maybe learn how to be a good co-pilot. Open up the water. Hydrate. Stay hydrated. Keep the Most High hydrated. Feed your spirit. Feed your spirit. What is the Most High needing to be fed within you as you are the co-pilot? You know how we get the little snacks out and be like, oh, okay, you want some pretzels now, or you want some fruit, you want some oranges, you want some apples or some peaches or some pears or whatever. Do you need to rest? Is a rest stop coming up? You pull over and take a little rest and snooze for a minute, or go to the restroom and relieve ourselves, or whatever the case may be. You might need to purge a little bit, whatever the case may be. But keep your eyes out. Stay attentive. Stay focused. Focus on caring for the Most High that is within you, inside of your vehicle, inside of your vessel. Self-mastery, loving self in all that there is. Edification, so that you can build up that inner power to face the things that are within, so that you can evolve. You can face the truth that prevents you from changing. Because we're just here to learn and to grow and to love. To exalt your soul. And remember that is the purpose. I love you just like I love myself, because I love the Most High, the Alpha and the Omega, that which called me, hey, that which gave me the decree. What up, oh? Put that word, that infinite intelligence, inside of the G, the God body that's animated by the holy breath of life, the holy chi, moving together in tandem to create all things. I love that. I love y'all. To the next now. This one's done. Ashe.